Hi everyone, hope you guys are doing well. Few more days and then we're back a few more weeks, and then we're back in the gym. Hope you guys have been up to date with your training. Just going through today with a little bit of mobility stuff just to get everyone moving. I hope you guys are stretching as well, not just smashing workouts. You need to do the recovery side as well, otherwise you're going to end up a crippled mess. All right, let's get into it. So, first position, feet together, hands. Now you can go hands together, or if you can, push those knuckles together, force those knees down. If your knees are already touching on the ground, that's fine. We're just going to sit here for about 30 to 45 seconds. Focusing on our breathing, getting that stretch through our adductors. All right, from here, come back in, one leg in, other one out. Again, rotate that body towards the leg, reaching forward and hold. If you need to hold these stretches longer because you're not feeling it, you can. I'm grabbing my calf muscle to help pull myself down. If you guys can reach your foot, pull yourself in. Whatever you need to get a bit more out of the stretch, do that. Don't just copy what I'm doing. I'm always trying to get better, especially at the mobility and recovery stuff of it. So I hold it for about 35 to 40 seconds at least, and then from there I want to try and improve my position, and that's what a lot of this stuff is about. It's about you should be trying to improve your positions. It is good to stretch and stay moving as it is, but if you can keep your mobility but also improve it, it makes a big difference. So we'll go from there. All right. So as you can see, both sides are pretty even, which is a miracle. Both feet together, same deal, reaching forward. If you've got a band or a towel, you can put that over your feet and pull yourself forward. It does help. I'm just going to grab my calf muscles again. Same thing, if you can get further, by all means, get further into that stretch. Remember to breathe as well. I'm a big person who seems to hold my breath when I'm stretching. The idea of stretching is you should be relaxing. So if you're holding your breath and not breathing, you're going to tense up. 1 foot over, the other foot we're going to pull back. So we want to sit, and then we're going to rotate. So the idea is to try and get your elbow on the back side of your leg, on the outside of your leg, and rotate around. On every outward breath, try and get a little bit further into that stretch as well, if you can. All right, the other side. So 1 foot in. So I'll show you guys again. I bring this leg under, this leg over, so it goes to the top of my knee. This arm comes across, and we rotate through. And each outward breath, I'm trying to get deeper into that stretch. gently coming out of that. All right, next one we're going to do is a front split. Mine's not a front split. Now, the idea is to try and, it's a progression for a front split, but we're going to start, I'll get into the camera. So, getting into that deep hip flexor stretch. So, I don't want my front knee at 90 degrees. I want to try and stretch it out and get forward, like have it really forward, and then sink my hip in. And you might, like, I can already feel that stretch right nice and high into the hamstring. So again, in this position, make sure you're squeezing. So I'm squeezing my glute on this side to try and open up that hip, but I'm getting a lot of hamstring stretch, nice and high. Now we don't want to be here and pushing out. We want to keep in line with this one. So keep your arm on the inside of your leg. Outside of your leg. All right. And from here, I'm just going to pull my back toe under and straighten that back knee, back leg. Try and straighten it as much as I can. And we're going to hold this bit for 30 seconds as well. Then we're going to hit the other side. All right, gently coming down and then slowly moving that foot back, and we'll hit the other side. So remember, the idea of this is, well, depending what you want out of your stretches, if you're trying to improve your position, you're going to have to get into uncomfortable positions. So you might feel like you're going to have to get a bit more out of that stretch. If you're just looking for a nice relaxing stretch, don't come and see me. Maybe jump onto YouTube, do some yoga. But a big part of the relaxing is making sure that you're breathing. Be very present. I know Felipe has been doing some really cool stuff with the mindfulness. So if you get an opportunity, go through that. It's a bit tight. All right. Again, back toe under. Front foot forward. And then we're going to try and straighten that back leg. My back leg's not straight. I'm just trying to get really deep into that stretch on the hamstring, but also the hip flexor. Gently coming down, bring that foot out. All right, last one we're going to do today, we're going to go through a frog stretch. I'm going to show you guys how to set your feet. So you'll be looking at my butt for a little bit, but it's just to give you guys an idea of how to set your feet so you can get the most out of the stretch. All right, so from here, we want to get our knees out as wide as possible and turn your toes out to the side. Again, looking at my butt's not pretty, but hopefully you're looking at my feet and not my butt too much. And then, so feet go out to the side. Try and get your knees and ankles in a straight line as you rotate your feet out. Gently coming down. Now, a tendency for people is to, in this position, I'm doing a lot of wiggling, is to let that arch, keep the back flat, and then push the hips back. Right, don't go into that weird hyperextension. It just puts a lot of pressure on your back. And just gently, maybe with this one, you're gently rocking back into it a bit. Get a bit of a stretch. back, forward, keeping that back nice and solid. Again, trying to open up those hips. Find those tight spots, sit there for a bit longer. Come back out, push back. And gently coming out of that. All right. It's a quick 10-minute stretch for you guys. Again, you can make it longer or shorter depending on how long you want to hold the stretches. Feel free to throw your own things in there if you need to. Hope you guys are getting a lot out of this. Look forward to seeing you all back at the gym. Good day. God bless.